retirement. Freedom to be doing whatever we choose. Let's create full-time retirement. That is what we're creating, after all, by creating more free, fair trade economy. Because even the theme parks will be running and operational by volunteers who are freely giving their loving service to what they love. Everything that we want to be running and operational is. Because we are all being where we truly want to be, doing what we truly want to be doing, having the experiences we truly want to have. We take turns on all the rides at the theme parks, all the slides at the water parks. We help maintain whatever we've created that we want to continue to experience. And we help maintain it freely. And if you're not already doing, and having all you truly want, what you intended to have before your conception, what you consciously intended to have for this physical life, the initial intentions before your conception, when we find what we truly intended for ourselves in this physical life experience, we love being there and doing those things so much that we enjoy doing it freely, giving a free service, giving free goods. We love making soap, or we love making homemade butter with that cow and goat's milk, and we treat the cows and goats like family, like friends, with love and gratitude for them freely giving their love and milk. As an example, chickens, same thing with the eggs. We treat them with loving kindness, 100%. All plant life, all animal life, all life on this planet, through this atmosphere, the life of the ozone layer, the life well beyond this ozone layer. We treat it all with love and respect, knowing it's all 100% created absolutely equal. Nothing and no one person, place, or thing is better than or less than any other. We enjoy each other's unique differences in physical form. How the birds fly and humans are grounded. And we remember being in other physical forms before this one, and perhaps it was a great many birds and fish and trees and all kinds of things. Every little critter, the spiders, the flies. We ask, believe, and receive. We ask to have a moment in eternity as a fly to experience it, or a spider, or in anything, because we enjoy having different experiences since we've created physical form to move in and through. There was a lot of the same stuff going on, and it was all good, but we wanted change and we wanted new experiences. So we sectioned parts of our whole self off into individual, equally created bits. And we consciously created the Big Bang. And ever since, we've been interacting with matter, physical matter and physical time, as well as ourself, knowing we are energy in eternal time and eternal space. Now, with these new experiences of moving in and through forms that we sustain, that we animate, it is literally by us being within and around any form, that form physically exists, because we sustain it individually and collectively. In physical, sometimes we see individual as primary, and that is where ego and all forms of violence and hatred and whatnot can grab hold and somewhat suffocate temporarily suppress and suffocate the energy. When our energy is vibrating high on love, it's expanded out. The more it's vibrating high on love, the more our individual energy field is expanded to be consciously connected to the whole energy field of the entire cosmos. On the other hand, if we're focused on hate-filled thoughts and feelings and behaviors that create more chaos and judgment and blame and those types of things, if that is our focus, then our individual energy field contracts and gets all tensed up in the body. And it creates more mental, emotional, and physical illness in the body. So our thoughts and feelings create all experience, including how we're experiencing being healthy or unhealthy in every area of our life, internally and externally. We have healthier relationships the more open and communicative we are, and the more self-aware we are, and the more willing we are to admit when we were out of line, off the path of love is our definition of out of line. When we're on the path of love, we're being non-judgmental, all-inclusive, helpful, kind. When we're out of line and off that path of love, we're being hurtful, harmful, damaging, chaotic. There's very black and white differences here as far as love versus hate. And there's nothing wrong with hate as an experience within the human experience. Everything has been created for good reason. And the main reason here is to learn from our experiences and knowing we have the power within us to change whatever we want, whenever we want, and create new habitual ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving, so that we can learn from that past in this encounter of duality, love versus hate, as the example we're describing, we learn from all the hatred we have seen throughout all of history, and we stop repeating that same history, and we turn to love. Gabrielle Bernstein says it so well in her book, The Universe Has Your Back. Keep turning it over to love. Every thought, every feeling, every behavior, every thought and feeling before we have any behavior, let it be on love. Let's vibe with love. Gabrielle Bernstein says our vibes speak louder than our words. So our energy and how it's vibing speaks louder than our words. And our actions also speak much louder than our words. We are actors and the creators of our own lives, individual lives and collective, global, interplanetary, intergalactic, and interuniversal lives. Seeing it as a cosmic life shared among equally created and uniquely in physical form created parts of our whole self. And the more we come back to self as a whole self, the more we're coming back to love. We're choosing love for all life across the entire cosmos.